My name is Mike Wilson. I'm a special effects artist. I've been doing it for about 20 years.
Hello, everybody. My name is Raquel Rosen. People call me Rocker Rocky. I've been with this company, this Creations, for about a year and a half now.
Hi, I'm Jeff Barkley. Been doing makeup effects for way too long. Longer than these two have been around.
Howdy, everyone. So we're streaming a Lifecast today. I just wanted to take a few minutes to introduce ourselves. My name is Mike Wilson. I'm a special effects artist. I've been doing it for about 20 years. We're going to be Lifecasting Rocky's face using Smooth-On's body double silicone instead of alginate. We're also going to be doing a full head and a little bit of the shoulders. So we're super excited to show you guys how to do that. But I just wanted a chance for the other people helping me out today to introduce themselves. So here we go.
Hello, everybody. My name is Raquel Rosen. People call me Rocker Rocky. I've been with this company, this Creations, for about a year and a half now. Went to school in Chicago, kind of studying all aspects of art, including, sculpture, digital design, mold making. Primarily, my main focus is special effects, makeup artistry. So working at Abyss Creations has absolutely, helped drive that force forward. So yeah, super excited to get an opportunity to have my entire head casted so I can start making my own latex masks and prosthetics and whatnot. So let's hope that all goes well, and my full trust is in these two individuals, which is a very loaded trust. So yeah, good luck, guys.
Hi, I'm Jeff Barkley. Been doing makeup effects for way too long. Longer than these two have been around. It's going to be a standard full head cast, but there's always problems or things that happen when you're doing it. So we'll see. And Rocky's got long hair. That's another thing that we have to tackle, but we're going to do it. She didn't want to shave. I don't know why. So it'll be fun. Just keep watching.
I'm happy you brought that up. So let's just chat a little bit before we get started here. There's a lot of problems when doing life casts potentially that you have to worry about. In my experience, making sure that you don't suffocate the person during the life cast is really important. So their nose holes are the only part that they're going to be able to breathe out of. And I've done a lot of life casts, usually with alginate, which is commonly used for dental molds of your teeth and stuff like that. And sometimes it'll literally clog up on the nose. How are some ways, Jeff, that you, in your experience, have prevented that from happening?
Well, alginate's a kind of a different animal. Alginate drips in, you pull it off, it stays, or it won't come back. If it does drip, you just keep wiping it off. Silicone, on the other hand, if it drips in and it just keeps covering, you wipe it off and it just instantly covers again. You have to go in there with a little tool or a brush or whatever to wipe it away. But this time we're going to be doing it a little bit differently, and we're going to be brushing it on a little bit on the nose. The nose is going to be the last thing that we cover, and so we're brushing it on after it's, I don't want to say gelled, but after it starts thickening. And silicone has the advantage that it will stick to itself, whereas alginate doesn't. So we have a little more time working around her nose than we would with alginate.
Great, that's awesome. So just a heads up, guys, too, that we have 3 different cameras going today, so we're gonna try and cover as much of this as possible. There might be parts that are kind of boring, but we want to show you every step along the way, including, say, cutting up our plaster bandage, weighing out the body double, which is our silicone that we'll be using to pick up all the detail. But we just want to show kind of every step in the process. So just watch along, come back if it's taking too long for us to weigh stuff out or whatever need be. That's fine. Rocky, do you have anything that you're concerned about today? Or you know what? If you were a model, which you are here doing this, if you were going to say someone who's never been life casted before, is there anything that you would tell them to, prep them for it? Because some people are claustrophobic. So I'm curious if you have any words of advice as far as that goes.
Yeah, sure. So back in San Diego, when I had just my face casted, I had my ears exposed. So that was one sense that, I was able to, maintain. So now that I'm having my ears, clogged up, as well as my eyes and my mouth, I think it's important just to, take deep breaths. I think a total of 5 deep inhales and exhales definitely, starts to relax like the body and the brain. And the important thing is to not panic. Like you gotta be, your people doing, the cast on. You have to be very vocal about where they're applying the silicone, and it's important for the communication to be open, so you know that you're in trustworthy hands. So, yeah, deep breaths, and don't feel like you're panicking. If you do, again, your nostrils are wide open, so it's just deep breaths and meditation, if anything. So.
Meditation, huh? Okay. All right. Hey, you're like, I don't know. I thought it was funny. It was like, we need consenting adults, just constant affirmative consent when life casting. So yeah, another thing we'll be doing is applying some kind of, it sounds weird to call it, but essentially mold release to say your eyebrows, so that they don't get stuck inside our silicone, and probably your eyelashes a little bit. Normally you can use Vaseline. We have a different product we're going to be utilizing today, but that's a very important thing. Now, another thing I want to go over, Jeff, maybe you can kind of take it from here, but we're going to be applying a bald cap because it is going to be a full head cast to Rocky. And as you can tell, I think this is a perfect opportunity to kind of show maybe the worst case scenario when you have a model that has a ton of hair. So, Jeff, do you want to go over how we're going to kind of tackle that?
All right. Now, normally Rocky's hair is very, very curly. She straightened it, so it's going to be a little easier. But we're going to be applying a bald cap, and it's going to be a plastic or vinyl bald cap because latex bald caps, silicone does not like. The body double will not like the latex. So we're using a plastic bald cap, and so we're going to apply it normally, but right back here in the crown she's going to have a braid or a ponytail that comes out, and then we'll tie that up to something. But we do that instead of plastering her hair down her back and then so your neck gets fat. It's going to be just a little hole in the top where the hair comes out, and then we just have to patch that over. It's a lot less shaving down and everything, but it'll pull her hair tight. We'll into a ponytail and then maybe braid it, wrap it up in plastic wrap, and hang it out of the way, and it should be fine.
Thank you, Jeff. Yeah, no, now to be clear, after we create a mold of Rocky's face out of the silicone, the goal will be to create a positive that we can sculpt on, or that Rocky can sculpt on, and so after today, we'll either take that mold and pour plaster inside of it, or we'll do clay inside of it, which will be a separate video altogether. And then we can kind of take everyone through the process of how you create something that you can then sculpt onto. So Jeff brought up a really good point about the bald caps. We have 2 different sizes today that we're going to try. I don't know if anyone can really tell, but Rocky has a really teensy head. So we're gonna be doing some trial and errors. You guys are gonna kind of learn with us. All of us combined have done this a lot, but every time kind of introduces new potential problems, and that's something just to be prepared for across the board. So before we kind of wrap up this whole interview thing, is there anything else you guys would like to say?
I love my eyebrows and eyelashes. Please don't fuck this up. Sorry, I cursed online.
If she does lose eyelashes and eyebrows, it's just the loose ones.
The loose ones.
It's not going to yank anything out. But I've been doing face casts on myself and other people since I was 12. So it's, I'm pretty confident we're going to be doing okay on it. The advantage of doing, let's say we're doing a body double silicone, is that you can keep pouring positives out of that. Alginate, you get a one shot. So this one, as long as we're pouring anything that's not silicone, we're pouring it in there. We can pour it up in like Mike said, plaster, ultracal, some kind of plastic, clay, whatever. We're fine. And you can do it numerous times and don't have to worry about losing any. What do they call that when you make a copy of a copy? Yeah, you don't have to. Yeah, you don't have to worry about any of that. So it'll be fun.
Great. Well, first of all, I just wanted to say thank you guys to coming here today on the weekend to kind of go over and do this project. I'm super excited to do it. So just a heads up for you guys, I just want to let you know that kind of the steps and what you're going to be seeing. So first thing we're going to do, we'll be switching over to some cameras so you guys can see us do it, which is cutting up some plaster bandage and weighing out the material, which after that, we'll likely be prepping Rocky for the actual life casting, which will cover putting basically like a garbage bag over her because we want to get the shoulders pretty much up to the collarbone on everything. We don't want to ruin any of the clothes she's wearing, so we're going to cover her in basically a garbage bag from about here down. And then from there, we'll be applying the bald cap and dealing with this hair. And after that, we'll be applying the silicone. Then we'll be applying the plaster bandage that we're pre-cut. So also we're going to be switching over to a mobile mic, so the wonderful radio sounds of our voices are not going to be sounding as pretty as they do today or right now. So just bear with us during that, but whoever's doing what, we'll try and make sure the mic is on them so that they are picking it up. Give us a few seconds here to transfer over some camera stuff along with some mic data inputs, and we're good to go. So let's get started.